Hello, and today we are talking to Jane Burnham, who is a nature and nurture expert about the program that she did with me. So my name is Sheila Kadir, and I am a business intuitive coach, and I help people tap into their intuition and align their life and business so that they can make more impact in the world and have greater visibility. So, Jane, tell me about firstly, tell me about yourself. Tell me about what you do.
Okay, I'm a mum, but also a business entrepreneur, so I balance the two. I have a new business that's launching regarding beekeeping and lots of lovely nurturing things, selling these nice products. We're trying to educate people with the skills that we've learned dealing with nature and nurturing yourself at the same time. So this is a big step away from my normal corporate life prior to having children, and I have found it exciting to get involved in this, but not actually confident enough in my ability to make something happen, which is where you came in.
Perfect. Okay, that sounds amazing. So you joined my 6-week Intuition Unlocked program, which was all about helping people tap into their intuition, unlock and get rid of those blocks that are holding them back, and then kind of step in to who they're supposed to be. So tell me about your journey through that program.
Okay, I was drawn to do the program, and it was quite a struggle for me to actually make myself do it. But I found that I've gained so much from it. It's made me analyze where I'm at, realize that I'm good at what I do, and although I may appear confident sometimes inside, I'm really not that confident in my abilities. And I've always been like that throughout life, kind of like where I would have great ideas, and then they would somehow just not happen. I would try everything, and then I would be like, well, you're no good at this, you can't do this. So the program has come in and helped me break down the stages and the things that I needed to address that I wasn't fully aware of. Some of it I had become aware of just from gaining knowledge myself over the last year or so, but I really found it constructive to actually split this into separate lessons of how to look after yourself, how to believe in yourself, how to manage your time, what tools that you have within you. My toolbox is now open to me, and I can use those tools to assist my business and myself personally and help me grow.
Yeah.
And to realize the blocks weren't really my fault. They were just there subconsciously, and I just kept coming up against them. And when you've spent your whole life hitting those brick walls where you think, actually, no, it's not me, I can't do this, then it's really refreshing to come along and go, actually, no, I can do this. There are other people out there who have had exactly the same experiences. Some people are lucky, they don't have those blocks, they just do their stuff and they're brilliant. Doesn't mean that the rest of us aren't brilliant, and I've become to value myself a lot more. My self-esteem is better. I would I believe, I've always believed I could do things until the point that something would come up and stop me. But now I can see beyond that. That my belief is that I can do this. My business is going to be successful, and I'm good, and I have a good product to offer for people and services. So yeah, it has really helped structure that journey that I'm on.
Yeah. So before, you felt stuck, you felt that you didn't have any belief in yourself. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. I would be, nah, there's somebody else could do this. I can't put myself out there. I can't put myself on camera. I can't do videos. I can't do lives. I don't really understand why not, but I just didn't feel comfortable. Now I'm beginning to, learn. I still have my fears to overcome, but I feel a lot more confident with the tools that I've been given and the knowledge that I've gained to deal with that. So, yeah.
Excellent, excellent. So, before you came into the course, was there any one thing that you wanted to solve? Any one problem that you wanted to solve?
I think it was mainly the blocks. I really wanted this business to be successful,
Yeah,
and I wanted to be confident enough to take it forward and to get everything in place to get this business launched and up and running.
yeah,
And it was overwhelming at times of all the things that I needed to do, and that the overwhelm would come in where I'd be like, actually, I can't do all these things.
yeah.
So I've learned how to outsource the things I need to make myself comfortable in what I'm doing and to start this business off now. So yeah, that
Perfect.
was my
Yeah.
first thing.
Awesome. Okay. So where would you say you are now? So looking at where you were before, where would you say you are now after doing this course?
Okay, after doing this course, I'm now in a position that if I come across those brick walls that I would have dragged me down before, I recognize them, I deal with them, and I can see beyond them, which I couldn't see before. So I'm not perfect at everything yet. We're always working on ourselves and trying to
Yeah,
improve ourselves, and it's a part of our journey. But I am so much more confident to go, yes, actually, I can do these bits, and my business is going to be successful.
yeah,
So
that's brilliant. Awesome. Okay. What would you say your biggest takeaway has been from that program?
I would say uh, believing in myself,
Yeah,
believing the belief, yes, and you can't quantify that, but it comes from within, where you actually believe and see results.
yeah,
Um, and it's not a momentarily, oh, I can do this and then it stops. It's always there now. I
perfect.
know when I have difficult days, I can work through them and I will get through this. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's given me that belief in myself.
that's amazing. That's brilliant. And what changes would you say that this program has actually made to your life?
Well, it's meant I can go and launch my business.
Yeah,
I'm now launching my business,
yeah,
and I'm up and running.
amazing.
So I'm a million miles from where I was before, where I had these ideas and thoughts and just couldn't get them to be actual material things.
Yeah,
Now I'm starting that process. So yeah,
that's that's brilliant. So you're kind of on your way.
yes, I've started my journey now. Yeah, it's
Awesome.
kick-started my journey.
That's brilliant. Was there anything in particular that you liked about the course?
Um, I like the fact that not only did I gain knowledge from it, but there was also a sense of community, because we were quite a small, intimate group of people that were
Yeah,
also on this course, and we were able to interact. And although we have very different paths in the careers we're following,
yeah,
there were an awful lot of similarities between us and synchronicities and empathy to be between each other. So it's been nice to have that supportive community going on. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And that's nice because I've been seeing that in the group and all supporting each other, which is really lovely. Um, who would you recommend this course to? Is there anyone that you feel would benefit from it?
I think lots of people could benefit from this. It's just those people need to recognize who they are. They're the ones that are thinking, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, it won't be successful, I will fail, everything I try goes wrong.
Mhm.
Anybody that has those doubts in themselves needs to work on themselves to overcome that, and that involves all the things that you've helped with: protection, with looking at your past issues,
Yeah, yeah.
believing in your future. So that anybody really from any walk of life that is looking to not only sort their career, but also sort their actual self out and their life
Mm.
out, then I believe it's a really good tool to do that. So yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Was there anything surprising that came out of this for you? Anything that you kind of discovered about yourself, even?
um I guess some of the past life stuff, which is hard to get your head around.
Yeah. Yeah.
It reconfirmed that there were things that I wasn't aware of, and it wasn't in this life. So how would I, be
Yeah.
able to even be aware that I had things that had, quite shocking things that happened in my past that I've carried forward through the generations that really need sorting out. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, then it almost feels a lot easier because it's not you now that has that problem.
Yeah.
You can relate that it's something that you can take away from and leave in the past.
And
So yeah,
absolutely, yeah, just leave it in the past, where
leave it
it,
in the
as long as
past.
you, once you've recognized it and seen it, then you can go, ah, that makes sense why I do this
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
it suddenly clicks. Like all
Yeah.
those times things have come up, and then it's like, oh, now I understand. I wish I'd known this like 40 years ago, and I would have been on a different path entirely.
Yeah, hindsight is
Yeah,
a
hindsight.
wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you would like to say about this program?
I just want to say that thank you, because you are so supportive to all the people on your courses, and you give so much. You don't just tailor your course with the bits you want to give. You open up and you share things that are not necessarily on the course if they
Mhm.
come up in conversation, and that just feels really natural and really nice, and gives a sense of confidence in what you're sharing is actually what you believe in
Mhm.
and what you've experienced yourself. And I think that makes it so much more personable and really helps going forward for everyone, to have that knowledge shared. So thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much for sharing that. It's been wonderful talking to you. So
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.